And, oh, carrots. They should be organic. And he doesn't like it unless you cut off the ends. Well, I guess I don't like it. I don't think he cares. Okay. Vitamin C, it's very important. They don't make their own vitamin C, so you need to give them something every day, otherwise they get, I don't know, scurvy. It's the same thing I guess humans get when they don't get vitamin C. There's only a few animals that don't make their own vitamin C. Us and them. All right, so roughage, you need some roughage. Timothy grass. You have to use Timothy grass because if you use alfalfa, it has too much calcium, it gives them bladder stones. Okay. You know, Pete died not long after my son did. Poor little guy is buried in a shoebox under a rock next to the house. My marriage died somewhere in between my son Evan and our guinea pig, Pete. So, my wife Donna and I separated a year, almost to the day, after my son Evan died. You know, I think she wanted to separate like the next day, and you know, we had been having trouble, but the professional said, no, you don't make big changes like that after you've had a trauma. Wait at least a year. So I guess she must have been holding her breath and holding her nose because she waited exactly a year. And then she asked me to move out. So I moved into this basement studio apartment in a neighbor's house. And we're living separately, and we have Lena. She's 12 years old, so we have to share custody. And we do it equally. We alternate weekends, so I take her every other weekend, and on those weekends, Donna's alone. I mean, 23 years we haven't had weekends alone. So she wanted another pet. Pete was dead. So, you know, I said, no, not another, you know, not a dog or a cat, something simple. But she wanted a guinea pig. Look, I'm going to end up cleaning the cage, but I figured I can't really say anything. So she gets this Peruvian long-haired guinea pig. God, look at that thing. I mean, it's just a big ball of fur. I mean, you can't tell one end from the other. It's like those tribbles. Remember Star Trek? Trouble with Tribbles. I'm not the only Star Trek. Yeah, well, she wasn't alone for long. She started doing this online dating. I guess women have a lot more luck with that than men do. I sure didn't. I had one online date. Show up at the restaurant, this woman, you know, kind of gives me a look and wrinkles up her nose. We go into the restaurant. She orders everything on the menu. I swear to God, every single expensive. I couldn't believe how much food that woman put away. So then the bill comes, and the waiter comes, and I, you know, give him my credit card. And she gets that look again. Wrinkles her nose. Says, "You don't look anything like your profile picture." Oh, great. Wait till after I pay the bill. So she, you know, gave me some advice about how to fix my profile. Said goodbye. Yeah. Never again. I don't know how people do it. I'm not just talking about online dating. I'm talking about separation, divorce, any decades-long relationships. Okay, look at that. When we got him, we had a little spiky hair. His hair was a little shorter. He looked like a rhinoceros. So we called him Rhino. Baby, she just went away and left you. Left Lena. Left me. Left the whole state. She ended up moving out of state and oh God. I don't know. She said it was something about them spraying for white brown apple moth or I think she just wanted. If it hadn't been that, it would have been something else. Cell phone towers, chemtrail jets, smart meters, formaldehyde outgassing, or new car syndrome. No, I think she just wanted to get away, start again. What are you going to do? How are you going to get away from yourself, huh? We're going to have to deal with ourselves. Why can't we do it where we are with the person we're with? Yeah, that's left you. Oh. You know, I heard she's got a boyfriend. Yeah, they're celebrating their 2-year anniversary next month. 10 days after would have been our 29th wedding anniversary. What am I saying? We're not finalizing our divorce yet. We're still married. It will be my 29th wedding anniversary. The beginning of the 30th year of marriage. And they said it wouldn't last. It's okay, sweetie. But when last year, when it was my birthday, it was a major birthday, she surprised me. She sent me a gift certificate from Amazon.com. I don't know, that just set me off. I mean, she hadn't treated me in a positive way for so long, and I just opened up. So I started going around to stores. Whenever I was in a store, you know, my favorite store, Logos bookstore, I would see a book about the Beats. And I remember that the first present I ever got her, when we first met, was Scratching the Beat Surface by Michael McClure in 1982, just as soon as it came out. So I'd buy the books at Logos, and I didn't know what I was going to do with them. I had a big pile of books, and then I'd go to a video store. I'd see a DVD of a TV show that we used to watch together while Evan was a baby asleep in his crib, 30-something. So I bought the DVD. And I just had this fantasy that the two of us were going to be watching it together, laying down on the bed. So pretty soon I had this big pile of presents because I didn't send them. I just couldn't do it. My daughter would pick 1 or 2 out and send them for birthdays and holidays and all that. And I know that my wife knew who picked those presents out. Only the two of us would know what the significance of those presents were. And pretty soon I started to send them to her directly. And then, on the holidays, she sent me a CD. Adele, 21. And I just was positive that this was a message back from her about how she felt about me. So I didn't even open up the wrapper. I just went straight to the computer and looked up every lyric from every song on that CD. And I was just pouring through the lyrics and said, what is it she's trying to say to me? You know, someone like you, one and only, love song. However far away, I will always love you. However long I stay, I will always love you. Whatever words I say, I will always love you. I will always love you. So then I started going on YouTube and collecting every video of every heartbreak, regret, longing country song ever published since 1950. And I made a playlist and I sent it to her. I fall to pieces. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Making believe that you still love me. So then I put together this memorial page on Facebook for my son, Evan. And I noticed I put up a little drawing that I made of him from one of the pictures, last pictures taken of him. And she commented on it. My wife, Donna, did. And then I noticed that some guy I don't know commented on it. So I looked at his Facebook page, and I noticed he's living in the same city as she is. Do a little Googling. They're living in the same address, at the same address. They've been cohabitating for 10 months. And I've been sending her support, and not to mention all these, so many presents. So, my wife talked to my daughter and saying, why did you get so upset about the CD? You know about that CD, right? She got a bunch of Grammys for that CD. She was inspired, which I found out after the fact when the Grammys came out. And everybody was talking about the fact that she was inspired to write this CD, all the songs, because of a breakup she had. Terrible breakup with some guy, and it was basically railing against this guy and saying, fuck you to him. Yeah, she told me by email. We don't talk. It liked the music. Yeah. She was right about that.
I can't hold you close.
Yeah, sweetie.
Darling, when you're not
I don't have to keep you. I get to keep you.